Paul Manafort will get his famous jackets returned. In the end, Paul Manafort gets to keep the python jacket and the ostrich vest. The FBI and the Justice Department never actually took possession of the two most memorable artifacts from the former Trump campaign chairman's fraud trial last summer. The FBI, in searching Manafort's home and other possessions, had taken photos of dozens of hangers full of custom House of Bijan and Alan Couture clothing, including animal skin outerwear that was worth thousands, the Python bomber worth $18,500, a camel hair sport coat for $6,500, an ostrich track jacket at $15,000, an ostrich vest for $9,500. And the government and Manafort never agreed for him to hand over the menswear as part of his forfeiture. Even so, Special Counsel Robert Mueller, whose investigation cost about $25 million as of September 2018, got his money's worth out of the Manafort case. Manafort is turning over property and assets worth at least $36 million to the U.S. government and to his debtors and victims, which are mostly banks, as part of his criminal sentences. He's forfeited 5 properties in New York, including his Trump Tower condo, 3 bank accounts including a trust for his kin, he said, and 1 life insurance policy. The real estate will, once the sales and the payments to banks and debtors are done, Manafort still must pay about $17 million to the federal government. $11 million of it goes to the U.S. Treasury, while $6 million sent to the IRS, for back taxes. The Mueller investigation's largest amount recouped came from Manafort compared to all 5 defendants who've been sentenced in the special counsel's probe. In addition to the fines ultimately go toward the National Crime Victims Fund. To Mueller the photos and mention of fancy clothes were some of the most striking pieces of evidence presented at Manafort's trial last August, where a jury convicted him of tax and bank fraud. Though a judge wouldn't aside from the tailored pelts, Manafort paid for several custom-made suits using wire transfers out of his secret offshore bank accounts that stashed his Ukrainian lobbying revenue, prosecutors showed. Proprietors from both menswear boutiques Alan Couture and House of Bijan testified against Manafort at the trial. Manafort, now days away from turning 70, is serving a 7.5-year prison sentence. He said at his second, while he is still a rich man, according to prosecutors. At his sentencing,
raindrop, truck top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.